Brother against brother, friend against friend. Who is this man who holds them all at bay? Who is this man who laughs at the law and underworld alike? Who is the Iron Claw?
Open up quick. My brother awake?
No, sir. Mr. Anton has had a bad attack. And
I've got to see him, Jive. Do you understand? I've got to see him. Hello, Pat.
Please don't disturb him, Uncle Culver. He's very ill.
I'm sorry, Patricia, but something has happened, and I must see him.
What brings you here at this time of night?
I had to come. Captain Flint is alive.
I always thought that you were a fool. Now I'm sure of it.
Look at that. Captain Flint had an iron hook for a hand, easily replaced by this iron claw.
You're crazy. It's impossible. We saw Flint die.
You're wrong. We saw him go overboard, but we didn't see him die. If you had only let me shoot him, this wouldn't have happened.
It was unfortunate for Flint that we were saved from the wreck while he drowned. But even where he's still alive, he's forwarded any claim to our treasure by his actions.
I won't argue, but I'm going away and I want my share of the gold now.
You can't have it! You know perfectly well that I can only melt down and sell so much at a time.
It's mine. I demand it. Give it to me or I'll tell the government where...
I thought you'd do that. You never leave this house alive.
You threaten your own brother?
Yes. If you threaten my safety, my fortune...
I'm staying tonight. We'll talk this over in the morning.
You better not. Our loving brother Roy is in the spare room.
That jailbird, when did he get out?
He was paroled a week ago. He got here this morning.
I was hoping we were rid of him forever.
Don't worry. I'm going to give him some money, and he's promised to leave the country.
He'd break his word. He always has.
Right you are, Culver. I'm staying right where I belong, in the bosom of my family.
What did I tell you? He's been listening at the door.
You're darn right I have, and I heard plenty.
Thanks for phoning me, Jives. Is my father any better?
Worse. Mr. Culver brought some news that annoyed him.
News? What news?
I wouldn't know, but it was important. Mr. Roy joined him, and they all started quarreling.
Roy again. Father will regret freeing him. Does he know of the treasure?
I'm afraid so. They were all talking so loud about it, I couldn't help but overhear.
Oh, keep still. You fooled everyone but me. You're after the money just the same as the rest of us. Look after that bag and watch for my husband. We're staying here.
Don't worry. I'll stick around and protect both of you from this one-handed sailor that has an iron claw. He won't get the treasure.
Now, see here, Roy. Don't go too far.
Your loving daughter.
Jives phoned me that you had an attack. I was worried. I had to come.
You've never worried before. Why this sudden interest?
Well,
I'll answer for you, Millie. She's got money trouble, and you're the bankroll. We all worry about your health, Anton.
I won't stand many of your insults. I have a husband to protect me now.
How'd you land him, Millie? back him in a corner and make him say yes?
Yeah, that wasn't necessary. She's Anton's daughter, and Simon thought she had money.
I won't stand your insults.
Why not? He's your uncle, isn't he?
You keep out of this.
Quiet, please.
Oh, shut up.
If you must quarrel, use the rest of the house. Now, get out, all of you.
All right, old boy. I'll start the parade. Much as I hate to leave my loving family, I need some shut-eye. Good night.
Aren't you going?
I'm staying on, too. I'll sleep on the couch in the library. I have things to discuss with Anton in the morning.
Yes, I asked him to stay.
No. Good night, Father, dear.
Good
You
night.
call me if you need anything.
It's all right.
You'd better get rid of Roy.
Don't dare send him away now. He knows too much. Due to your loud mouth. Isn't it better to keep him here where we can watch him?
I don't know. Maybe you're right, but I don't like it. I'll see you the first thing in the morning. Good night.
And send jives to me.
Oh,
I'm exhausted.
what are you doing here? Listening as usual?
No, sir. I'm just locking up, sir.
Your master wants you.
Is it true that Captain Flint is alive? If he is, we'll handle him. Only this time we'll make certain that he doesn't reappear. Meanwhile, perhaps this iron claw will frighten my greedy relatives away. Now I'm going to check up on Brother Culver. Come with me. Hello. Yeah, he's here. Look, come on. Steal him out here.
Climb down. Climb down. Hello? Hello, is that you, Silk? This is Roy Benson.
Roy Benson. Are you out?
Listen, I just struck a gold mine. Biggest thing I ever tackled. You still have the same willing boys?
Sure, the boys are still with me.
I'll get in touch with you tomorrow.
Yeah? Well, then count us in. Well, boys, something's cooking. That's my old pal, Roy Benson. He's fingered a job that's going to bring us plenty of folding money.
Oh, so it's you, Nosy.
What are you doing in there?
I'll confess, I was stealing some of Anton's ready-mades.
Who's there?
What's happened? A shot. It came from the library. Uncle Culver's downstairs. Something's happened to him. Please let me tell Uncle Anton.
Oh, no, please. The added shot might be fatal.
We've got to do something. Uncle Culver might be killed.
We'll investigate. It's nothing, I'm sure.
Well, go on.
It's locked.
Break it in.
Who's there?
Well, go to the door and see it. Maybe someone who can help us. Simon! Oh, darling, I'm so glad you're here. Something terrible has happened.
Has your father died?
No, Uncle Culver's locked in the library. We heard a shot and...
Then why are we standing here?
It's Culver! He's dead!
You and Pat better stay back.
Oh,
He's dead. Murdered. The iron claw is struck.
Iron claw? You know the meaning of this?
Yes, this is the second warning tonight, for Mr. Culver brought the first.
Millie, you heard him.
yes, and none of us are safe. We must leave here at once.
But this is murder. We can't just run away. The police might suspect us.
I know who did this. It was that parole convict, Roy. Why, I heard him threaten Culver tonight. Why, Millie, that's impossible. It's not impossible.
Well, we must find him and put him under arrest at once.
What's all this about?
As if you didn't know.
We found Culver in there dead. I hope your alibi is good.
Why, the mere fact that Uncle Roy is here clears him. Remember, we found the door locked.
Thanks, Pat.
With your record, you'll need more than that to clear you.
We found this.
Oh, that iron claw business. That's just a hoax to fool the police.
So it was the iron claw. Well, he certainly didn't lose me time. Get out of my way. Yeah. Thanks, Captain, for the tip. I'll put my star man right on it. Editorial room. Send Bob Lane right in. Murder story. Hurry.
I tell you, Flash, we're stagnant, stuck in a hole. Nothing ever happens. Our talent's wasted. Why, the city's dead. There used to be gangs and gangsters enough to keep us running. But now what do? Well, I'll tell you. They tip their hats as they pass a policeman. What do you want?
Big Shot wants you. He's sending you on a murder story.
Wait a minute. Did you say a murder story?
Yeah, one of the Bensons kicked the bucket.
Hooray! Saved by a Benson. Come on, Flash. Boy, oh boy, I hear we got a murder.
I'll say we have, and it's big. It's one of the Bensons. No details yet. Their prominence makes it big.
Family's noted for its wealth and their fighting. Get going. Get some pictures.
Right, Chief.
Hurry up. Rewrite.
Snap into it, Flash. We got a chance to be famous. A murder, a big one.
Who are we gonna murder?
The Chief, the public. My story will murder them all.
You're taking in too much territory.
Boy, what a lucky break for us. The police will keep the whole Benson family busy. Every one of them will be watched. That'll leave us in the clear to carry on.
Hey, that guy's pretty lucky having a gold mine right in his front doorstep.
Don't be a dumbbell. The gold he's selling doesn't come from any mine. He has a treasure hidden somewhere on his place. And it's our job to find it.
We're sure slipping when we have to chase hidden treasure.
Well, that's on the level. Roy gave me the lowdown. Now, come on, all of you. We're all in on this. Here's the plan of the Benson's house and grounds.
What are we sneaking up like this for? One of those cops is gonna pop us.
Well, who's sneaking? I've arranged with Pat, Miss Benson, to search the house.
What's the story?
They got the front door guarded, they got a plainclothes dick inside, and they give the family the once-over.
That's not so hot. We better get back to the car and keep off the walks.
What is it?
I just saw a million guys bounce into that jungle there.
Oh, probably detectives guarding lights. It's all right. We got credentials.
That's all we need.
You stay here. I'll bluff them.
Get the credentials.
Men, we're on private ground.
We're raped, all right. We're expected.
I'm sorry, it's no dice. I'm from headquarters, and my orders are to keep everyone out.
Oh, that's different.
You picked a bad story, Silk.
What is this, double talk? Well, my name...
Your name is Silk Landon. I covered that Thomas Jewell case. Saw you every day at the trial. Will the police know you're...
Give me that ticket.
Now, give me that.
That's all for tonight. You're all at liberty to go, but stay within reach, because none of you are in the clear. What are we waiting for? Those are great credentials. So, it's you fellas.
Hello, Casey. Late as usual.
Yeah, but I'm in time to catch you.
We've done nothing but battle a bunch of gangsters.
Gangsters?
Yes, and they went that way.
Come on, O'Malley.
I must hurry. I still have a patient to see. Good night.
Night.
Good evening.
Well, you have a lot of gall to come here after the story that your paper printed. What do you want?
Pardon me, but I came to see Miss Benson.
Good evening.
Good evening, Miss Benson.
What are you looking at?
James's car.
It's James's car, all right, but he's not in it.
Ah, that patient business was a stall. Why is he hanging around?
I'm staying here to find out. You take the car on home.
I've arranged to leave the library window unlocked. I'll see that no one disturbs you.
Good girl. Thanks a lot. I'll keep you posted. Good night, Miss Benson. Sorry to have disturbed you.
Good night.
What are you trying to do? Give me the runaround? We couldn't find anyone.
That's your hard luck. Read about it in the morning item.
Fresh guys. Come on, O'Malley. We report progress to the inspector.
So far, so good. Turn on the lights. Now see what you can find. Quiet.
Come in.
I like the window. That's not enough. And you stay here until I call.
Look, Jack, I found it. Oh, boy. Quiet.
We're not going in there, are we?
Well, sure, that's why we came. Our story's in there, and it's no good without pictures. Hey, this wasn't built in a day. This is something.
Yeah. What? Boy, the Carlsbad Tavern.
What is... Oh, nothing to be frightened of. This is evidently an old Indian burial ground.
Yeah, but suppose I'm taken for a redskin.
What did you do that for?
Evidence.
Evidence.
Hey, just a second. I want to be ready.
Well, Jack, we're stuck. I don't know which way to go. Better keep to the right. Get this door open, Flash. I have a hunch we'll find something. Flash, where are you?
Lane out of the way, the Claw's success is assured. Can it be that old Anton Benson himself is the Claw? And what are Roy's plans? Isn't that the tunnel where we last saw the Claw? Don't miss The Murderous Mirror, next week's hair raise chapter of the Iron Claw. Forrest's fortune is at stake. The iron claw is hot on the destruction. Brother against brother, friend against friend. Who is this man who holds them all at bay? Who is this man who laughs at the law and underworld alike? Who is the iron claw? Cruel and heartless, he murders Culver Benson. Then, when Bob Lane and Patricia Benson search for him in the Bensonhurst tunnels, he strikes again.
Maybe it's our friend, the Iron Claw.
Somebody's at the door.
Hey! Anyone in there? Oh, Flash. Yes, open the door.
Job as a bus, Sil. I'm betting he don't show.
Well, you'd lose, Jake. There's his signal now.
We'll take you back to the house.
He here alone?
Did you find the mine entrance?
Yeah, and cased it, too. It's guarded by two fellows with guns.
Why didn't you wait for me close to the house like I told you?
We ran into those reporters. They recognized me and took my picture. We've got to handle those fellas.
You'll get your chance. I just left them. They're heading this way.
Are you and them friends?
Nobody's my friend that interferes with my plans. They can only come out through that shed or the mine entrance. Divide your men and watch both places.
Right.
You suppose that leads up to the house again?
We couldn't far away from
You stay here. I'll check out. It's all right. There's nobody here. Come on up.
Boy, what a place.
Yes. Stay on guard and keep me posted. Those reporters know the passages. They won't be content with that. They'll investigate further and find...
Curiosity killed a cat.
No. That's out of the question.
Silk. They're in the shack. Now do your job. And remember, under no condition must the girl be harmed.
She'll be safe. All I want's those fellows with my picture.
When the job is done, scram. I'll get in touch with you.
Don't forget the dough.
This proves that the tunnels are connected with the mine.
Hey, that's nifty. Well, that's no secret. I told you Uncle Anton told me all about the mine.
Then we'll return here and search every one of those passages. Come on, you're not afraid, are you?
No.
You'll go nowhere until you give me that picture you got of me.
Give it to him, Flash. I wouldn't use it anyway.
Yeah, but...
Don't argue. Do as I say.
That's good advice, unless you want your friends walking slow behind you. That ain't funny. Come on, give it to me. Well, I don't know which one it is. Then give me all of it. You help yourself. I ain't waiting on you.
saved the day.
And I saved the picture.
Wait, I'll phone the boss.
Do you suppose they're the Claus men?
Perhaps. I know their leader. He has a bad record. Will do anything for money.
Who wouldn't?
Let's get back to the house while they're still running.
The reluctance of all the members of the Benson family to cooperate gives rise to the grave suspicion that the identity of this killer is known to them.
That's it. You can't trust any one of them.
Yes? Now listen. What are the police doing? How long is the suffering public going to stand for gross negligence and ineffective methods of our police department? With a fiendish murderer running at large, they do nothing. Why? Does Berg know that the police don't?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. He's just trying to ride me.
This case has got to be solved, and I'll give you 24 hours to bust it.
Oh, listen, Inspector. Sherlock Holmes couldn't bust it in 24 hours.
He's dead. And you'll be too if you don't deliver. Dead to the department at least. Get going.
All right.
I'll bust it, Inspector. I'll bust it.
You little gambler. I'm sorry. So sorry.
Hey. Jack, you weren't far wrong. I believe the claw just left here.
Which one?
Which one? Why, look.
Oh, that. I put that there.
You put it there?
Yeah.
Where'd you find it?
On the wheel of your car.
Come on, he may have left fingerprints. Oh, the fingerprint. The claw sent me a warning and then took a shot at me just now.
That's right, Chief. We were dodging bullets like the front line.
I'm not falling for that stuff. Go out and find some news. Don't make it up.
Make it up. It's the truth. Look.
That ain't termites.
Why didn't you get yourself shot? Then you'd have had something. Get out. I'm busy. And don't come back with that phony junk.
How do you like that? I nearly get bumped off and he doesn't believe it.
Yeah, I got an idea. I'll mash you over the head and we'll say the Iron Claw returned.
Yeah.
Not bad, huh? Hello. Oh, hello. Now, this is Flash. Yeah, he's here.
Hello.
Uncle Anton is furious about your article. Why did you write about the family?
To force their hand. I hate to say it, but I'm sure one of them is the claw.
I won't believe that.
Now, things are going to happen out there tonight, I'm sure of it. Stay in your room, and if you need any help, why, flash a light in your window. I'll be outside.
All right. But you're taking a chance coming here tonight.
I'll not give you any more. I'll get the money, or else I'll tell our loving relatives about that hidden treasure that you and Culver discussed so fluently.
All right. All right. You take this. You take this and make it last.
I'll try, but I'm a spendthrift.
Don't I know it?
Oh, hello, Creepy. Listening as usual. Look what my brother gave me.
Any luck?
No. We had him dead to rights in red mist.
I'm glad he did. You fellas will all burn one of these days.
Where's the gang?
They're eating.
Go send them in. Worry, worry, worry.
What are you worrying about, Silk? The guy didn't publish the pictures, did he?
That's it. The holding out that's worried me.
Hello. Yeah, he's here.
Hello? Hello, Silk. I'm sending the door over by special messenger.
Why don't you come yourself?
Because I may be watched. Now, you case that mine job tonight and report to me tomorrow.
Okay, I understand. We'll be on the job. Hey, where'll you be?
I'm sticking close to the house. So long.
What's the hurry? We hadn't finished eating yet.
I just want to tell you that everything is hunky-dory. The money's on its way over.
Oh, swell. Sit down. That's swell.
I'll tell you what we have to do tonight.
minute and we would have handled it.
Am I sorry?
Well, he can't be far. Let's separate. If you get a glimpse of him, give a yell and I'll come a-running.
Give a yell, all right.
What's the matter with you fellas? What do you think you're doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were the Claw. That black coat fooled me.
The Claw? I'll get rid of that. Take that coat off of me. Why, is the Claw here?
We saw him a minute ago.
Well, what are we waiting for? Come on, let's round him up.
We'd better separate. We'd have a better chance of catching him.
Is Mr. Lane there? This is Miss Benson. Well, he hasn't arrived yet. Will you tell him I called? Thank you.
You're in danger, Pat. I can't explain. Trust me. Get to your room. Hurry.
Don't leave your room. Remember, don't leave your room.
Don't worry, I won't.
She's gone to her room. Good.
Pat's in trouble.
above and comes to a dead end. We've got it. Look out!
Now the claw can scheme unhindered. But who is he? And will this giant of bone and muscle aid or obstruct him? And why is the trusted Chives making a deal with Silk Langdon and his mob? Learn the answer to this puzzle action in The Drop to Destiny, next week's Spy. Fortune is at stake. The hot on the trail. He lurks in the dark. He strikes in the back. Murder, intrigue, horror, destruction, brother against brother, friend against friend. Who is this man who holds them all at bay? Who is this man who laughs at the law and underworld alike? Who is the Iron Claw? Angered by Bob Lane's interference, he threatens the reporter's life. Then, when Patricia Benson refuses to heed his warning, the inhuman creature kidnaps her. Bob Lane rides after them, and the Iron Claw lashes out once more.
Watch your step. It's narrow up above and comes to a dead end. We've got it. Look out! Snap out of it, Flash. Nobody's got you. Did you get the number of that truck? That wasn't a truck. It was a mirror arrangement placed by the Claw to make me swerve on road.
And you fell for it like a sap.
Never mind that now. We've got to save the girl.
Anybody.
It's Casey.
This'll be one time I'll be glad to see him.
Wait first, Casey! We're coming right up! Benson is ahead on this road.
The murderer!
He has the girl with him.
The girl!
If you're game, we can capture him.
Well, I'm as game as they come. But you can't go in my car.
Why not?
The front tires are all busted.
We can walk. It can't be far.
Well, walk it is. Let's go.
tired. And besides, I got a Charlie horse.
Come on, Casey. Casey, take the door.
Has anything happened?
Plenty. I caught Dr. James searching the desk in the library. He didn't see me. He's still here somewhere.
Anything else?
I caught Simon listening at your door. He covered up very clumsily.
What was his excuse? How'd he get in the house?
He had Miss Millie's door key. Said he came for a forgotten grip. He left it once.
Where's Roy?
In his room. He never left it.
I see. I see. Good work, Chives. Get my dressing gown.
I've handled many a man in my time, but this is the dumbest of the lot.
You told me the house was locked up. The library's full.
I give up. I've been talking to this guy for ages, threatening him.
Casey, I told you when you started, he can't talk. He's deaf and dumb.
Well, why didn't he say so? So now what?
Check up on everybody's alibi in the house.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Aha! What are you doing listening at the door?
I wasn't listening.
And where have you been?
I've been taking care of my uncle, Anton Benson.
Of course, your uncle will bear witness to that.
Why, certainly, but he's too ill to be interviewed.
Oh, he is he? Well, he'll be interviewed, and how? Oh, another one. Well, you better have a good alibi for the past hour.
I was reading in the library for over an hour, then I returned to my room to get this grip.
That's a lie, officer. He arrived here less than 15 minutes ago.
He's trying to throw suspicion on me so as to clear himself.
Doctor, if you were with your uncle, how is it you knew when this gentleman arrived? Why,
Well, one of you two are lying, and it ain't me.
Help! Ma! Casey!
Wait.
Ma! Casey!
Cut it out! Cut it out!
You fool, he can't hear you.
Stand back! I cowed him.
But Jack!
I have to see your Uncle Anton. He holds the key to a lot of this.
Oh, but really, he's too ill.
You want the murderer brought to justice, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Keep an eye on him, Casey. I'm interviewing Anton Benson.
I'll keep both eyes on him.
Coming up here. What'll we do? Stall them as usual.
Jives, Mr. Lane believes Uncle Anton can help clear up this mystery. He wants to see him.
It's impossible, miss. He's too ill.
I'll ask him myself.
Wait.
Uncle Anton?
Jives told me what happened. Thank heaven you're safe.
Bob Lane saved me, and it would help a lot if you'd see him for a minute.
I couldn't stand any more. Tonight. Later, perhaps. Please.
He couldn't see you tonight. He's worse than I've ever seen him.
Giant! Coming? Pardon me, miss. Where's your Uncle Roy? Why hasn't he shown up?
That's his room. Let's see. Uncle Roy?
Be careful, Anthony.
That's funny. Uncle Roy is so sensitive about his stay in prison, he goes nowhere.
You mind if I search his room? We might find something that'll help.
No, I'd be glad if you would. I want to convince you he's innocent.
You start here.
I'll do me best. Oh, that inspector's a fine one. Here he wants me to make this bird sing and he can't even talk. I'm on the spot. Well, can you write? I'll ask him. Can you write? Can you? Yeah. Oh, go ahead. He can't hear you. Write the question. Now, let me see. What'll I ask him? Make a cross. Yeah. Who are you? Oh, come on. Find out who he's working for. I was coming to that. Yeah. Who hired you? Come on. Come on. But it's the one he's working for we want. His name is...
Oh, that came from downstairs.
I know.
You said the shot come from? Right there. No, the shot came from here. No, it came from there. Don't tell me. I know. Come here and I'll show you. That ought to convince you. The window is open. The shot had to come from there. I don't care about the window. I tell you, the shot came from back there. Now, wait a moment. You're hard to convince. Do you...
Did he try to make a getaway?
No, Bob. It's another bump off. One shot in the bullseye.
You were both in here? Did you see anybody?
No, we were both busy. Sherlock here was trying to get the mute to write out who the claw was, and suddenly a shot rang out.
And the shot came from there.
Oh, you're crazy, Flash. Casey's right. The shot must come through that window.
Yeah, but what about the...
That back wall is solid.
That's what I've been trying to tell him. The murderer sneaked up, opened the window, and let him have it.
Oh, Casey, looks bad for you.
Yes, I get... Hey, wait a minute. You don't think that I did it, do you?
Yes, and here's the gun.
You can find out what I think in the item in the morning. Come on, let's go.
We must get this gold away. After last night, there may be a new search of the house. I'm not going to melt down anymore. It's too dangerous. No, not that way. Secret passage to the garage. And get a receipt.
Well, I always have, haven't I?
How long do we have to stay here and watch that Benson play?
Till Silk tells us to quit. He wants that gold the butler's taking to town.
Yeah, but I gotta...
Quit beefing, will you? We're better off than Slim there. He has to sit up in that tree and watch the house.
Hey, that's all right for him. He's a monkey anyway.
No cracks out of you, Red, or I'll come down and get you.
Hey, come back here.
Get that car in place, quick.
Flash, get the car. We're trailing the butler. I'll report back to you later.
Oh, let me go, too. I'm afraid here.
Yes, that's right. You have reason to be.
Get out.
What is this? Where are we going?
Bye-bye.
Look, those men are kidnapping Jives.
We're in for it, Flash. Put your hat on tight. Don't worry, we'll catch him. Lucky I checked up on Silk's hideout. Well?
I know. You could get the tools out for me, though.
That's their car. They're in for a surprise.
Call the police?
Why let them in on the fun?
That's not fun. Those men might kill Jives. And you.
Oh, thanks for adding that, but they won't. They're after information and money. Flash, you stay here and keep an eye on Pat.
It's a pleasure. It's gold, all right. The real McCoy. Where'd you both get it?
From his mine, sir.
Oh, that's a lot of malarkey. Where's the real treasure?
Treasure? I really couldn't say, sir. I never heard of it.
You really couldn't say, sir. You never heard of it. Let me tell you something. Maybe we can find a way to make you rent.
He'll talk. They always do.
Now, look. We're going to get along all right. Now, does he melt it down from stolen jewelry or a hidden treasure, perhaps?
Oh, no, sir. It comes from the mine, sir.
Don't move, Mug, or I'll let you have it.
Get in that room. Keyhole snooper.
Well, it's you again. I can't help but admire your courage.
I go where the news is. Right now, your news. A kidnapping always is.
Well, let me tell you, you'll never publish it.
You think I better go in?
No, he said to wait.
You're looking at now? Can it be that Dr. Benson knows the... And now that Bob Lane's been disposed of, will the Claw's new plans be successful? Don't fail to see The Fatal Fuse, next week's thrilling chapter of The Iron Claw. Fabulous fortune is at stake. The Iron Claw is hot on the trail. He lurks in the dark. He strikes in the back. Murder, intrigue, horror, destruction. Brother against brother, friend against friend. Who is this man who holds them all at bay? Who is this man who laughs at the law and underworld alike? Who is the Iron Claw? His mute servant knows and starts to write his name. Too late, he's killed by the wicked Claw. Then gangsters kidnap Jives and part of the gold cache. Bob Lane races to the rescue, and grim fate steps in.
a long time. You think I better go in?
No, he said to wait.
He's on the roof.
He got Luke and got away.
There's another man in there.
Yes?
Oh, I thought you were hit.
No, I tripped. Lucky I did.
Well, what became of Jive?
He got away when I busted in. He had gold in that bag. That's what the gang was after.
Don't let anyone touch it. What's this all about, Lane? Dead man and shooting?
Well, I came here on a story. A gang attacked me. That man outside tried to throw me off the roof, but fell himself.
Why should they attack you?
Hadn't you better try to capture some of that gang? Your buddies up there, and they're plenty tough. They might have bumped them off.
How's it go, old-timer?
Not so good. Jive's got away with the gold.
And if it hadn't been for that reporter, they'd have got the gold.
A pretty kettle of fish. He'll want to know where it came from.
The mine, of course. That story is always held up.
It won't hold up now. Any expert could tell in a minute that mine is of no value.
You were all fools leaving that car parked in front of the tenement. It might ruin us.
They can't trail us. The car's hot. It was stolen for the job.
Don't worry about the car. What about poor Luke getting his? He was my buddy. Well, that was unfortunate. Sure, unfortunate for poor Luke. That's another account to settle with that reporter.
I told you he was dynamite.
He is. If it wasn't for him, we'd have the Benson gold.
And now he can put the finger on us for the cops.
That is, if he lives long enough.
He won't if you'll turn us loose on him.
All right, go ahead. But be smart about it.
Come on, what are we waiting for?
That's my apartment phone. I'm going there to clean up, then back to the office.
Thanks. I won't bother you unless I have to. But keep me posted, will you?
About everything. I'll see you tonight, sure.
Taxi.
You wait at the office, Flash. I'm going to need you. Clark Apartments, please.
Watch your step.
Oh, I've been waiting for you.
Well, here I am.
I'm taking you in. The inspector wants to have a talk with you.
Oh, you got a warrant?
I don't need one. I'm taking you in on suspicion. And according to your record, it starts in at murder and goes on up.
I've served my time. You guys got no right to dog me around.
Well, I'm only taking orders.
All right, let's get it over with. But if you think you're putting me on the grill, you're crazy. I'm not talking.
The police are arresting your brother Roy.
Are they?
Well, aren't you going to do something?
Certainly not. That's one less to watch.
Treasure, he may talk.
He'll talk plenty, but not about the treasure. That would ruin any chance he has to secure it. They'll have to release him. Worse luck. Too bad they couldn't arrest the others, too. They'll be hovering around. You go downstairs and watch.
Well, there he is. Hey, he's making the cab wait. That gives me ideas. Now, look, here's what we'll do.
Hello. Police headquarters? Inspector Kramer, please.
Sorry, this cab's taken.
So are you. Get out.
Hey, wait a minute. What was the...
No, Inspector. I don't think that gang had anything to do with the murder of Bensonhurst. Yeah, sure, I'll keep you posted.
All right, man. Get on the job, will you? Okay.
Yeah, well, thanks a lot, Inspector. Yeah, that's great. Thanks. What happened to the other driver?
The same thing that's going to happen to you.
Never mind me. Get after those hold-up men.
Hold up, men.
Who is it?
It's me, Dr. Benson. Let me in, you fool. I must see Atten at once.
Just as I said, my dear. And this arrest of Roy proves that I was right. Undoubtedly, he engaged those ruffians to rob poor Jives of my father's gold.
In my opinion, he had nothing to do with this gang. I think the guilty one is closer than Roy. Someone who has been here continually.
You don't fool me with your insinuations. You're only trying to cover your own guilt. It's marked all over your boat.
How dare you?
What are they doing? Go and do what I told you.
How did that reporter follow Jives? Did you tell him he was carrying gold?
Why don't you ask the reporter to explain? I'm sure he'd welcome your interview.
Well, I will at the first opportunity. He's entirely too busy with our affairs.
Miss Patricia, your uncle wishes to see you at once.
Is my father worse? I'll go to him.
Please don't.
Well, Millie, there's nothing for us to do but leave.
It suits me. I'm sick of the whole place and everyone in it.
I wish we could depend on that.
You can't depend on that. He never told the truth in his life.
You're a fine one to talk. Too bad they didn't keep you locked up.
They would have if they had anything on me. I'm in the clear. I'm interested in finding the one that tipped them off to grab me.
Well, it wasn't me. I'm not interested in you one way or another.
Well, you needn't look at us. Because of Millie's father, we try to protect you.
I'll find out who it was. What are you up to?
Nothing, sir, nothing.
Watch your step. I may decide to pin your long ears back. Get those monkeys out of there. That's what your master sent you here to do.
Yes, sir.
You must tell those reporters to stay away from here. Stop meddling in my affairs.
But, Uncle, if it hadn't been for them, Jives would have been robbed, perhaps killed.
Oh, I'm grateful for what they did. But that is past. I'll not have them hanging around.
Very well, I'll tell them.
Thank you, my dear.
I do hope you'll feel better.
Good night, my dear.
Good night.
Can we take you to town?
I have my car. Why the sudden offer?
I'd like to be sure you didn't hang around like you did the night of the murder.
Fine family trio. I wonder where they're headed for.
Another murder or two, I bet you.
Don't kid. With them gone, we can get to our job.
Well, I'm just crazy enough to follow you. Lead on, Captain. Far away.
To that mine entrance. We're going to explore those tunnels.
Well, why not try the panel again? You know, housebreaking's my specialty. That window's a cinch.
No, we're going to the mine. Cover new ground.
I was afraid of that.
They've gone at last. The house is locked up.
Roy and Patricia, you checked up on them?
They're both safe in their rooms. Their door is locked. I'm sure of it.
Good. Then we can act.
those guards' attention away from that mine entrance. I gotta get in there.
How about me? You in and me out ain't so good.
You're tickled to death and you know it. Now, as soon as you're sure I'm in, get back to the house and wait for me. Watch Pat's room. 10 to 1, I'll come out through the panel in the library. I'll get busy.
All right, but look out. You're on your own.
Well, whoever it was, he scared plenty. We better get back to our posts.
Oh, don't shoot, lady. I'm a friend.
Why did you come into that window? I might have shot at you.
I didn't have time to be announced. Besides, he didn't want anybody to see me.
Well, why are you here?
Oh, Bob pulled a bloomer. He went into that mine alone. The guards were supposed to chase me, but they double-crossed me and ran back after him.
We must warn him.
Yeah, but how? What part of that maze of tunnels is he in?
I don't know, but we'll never find out standing here. Come on.
point to it, else why does he flee from Bensonhurst so fast? And why does Roy treat his brother so cruelly? Has he discovered the secret of the Iron Claw? See what happens in The Fiery Fall, next week's fast action chapter of the Iron Claw. Fortune is at stake. The Iron Claw is hot on the trail. He lurks in the dark. He strikes in the back. Murder, intrigue, horror, destruction, brother against brother, friend against friend. Who is this man who holds them all at bay? Who is this man who laughs at the law and underworld alike? Who is the Iron Claw? Silk Line's gangsters kidnap Bob Lane. Then, when he escapes, the scurrilous Claw awaits him and snags the reporter in his clutches of steel.
Sounds like it came from the mine.
No, I'm not going in there.
But we gotta go in there. Think of Bob. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's no one around here.
Stop it!
Who are you and what do you want?
I'm Patricia Benson. My uncle owns this mine.
Yes, my pal went in there. He's liable to be hurt.
Well, he has no business in there. But he got out. I saw him.
Where'd he go?
I don't know, but I'm going to take you to the house and check on you.
Just a minute till I get my equipment.
You watch the mine, Charlie.
Miss Patricia and one of those reporters. He says they were...
I know. I saw them from the window. But did they get into the mine?
No, but...
Then no real harm has been done. You send that fool guard back to his duties and have that useless detective order the reporter away. I'll attend to Miss Patricia myself. And don't answer any questions. Now, hurry.
I never answer any questions.
Well, see that you don't. All right. There.
The reporter won't leave. Miss Patricia is taking his part, and the detective is helpless.
Why waste time? I've listened to everything. Now, I'll tell you something that you don't know. Simon's in the house.
What's he doing here?
That's what I expect you to find out. Hurry.
I'll find him.
He's here with my permission.
Well, I'm only enforcing the owner's orders. Now, will you go or won't you?
I'm not going. You're just sore because Bob discovered a lot of things and you discovered nothing.
Oh, he has he?
Yeah.
Well, he's obstructing justice, and when I find him, I'm going to run him in and you two as an accessory.
Look out!
Well, where the world did you come from?
Did anyone else come through here?
We didn't see anyone. Why?
The killer's on the prowl again. I thought he came this way.
Speak up, man. Who do you mean? I'm getting tired.
I wasn't kidding, Casey, when I told you the killer was dressed in black and had an iron claw for a hand. That man is in this house right now.
Oh, I gotta get back to
You'll do nothing of the kind. Just stay right here.
My gun. And I should lose my gun in a time like this. Here it is. Oh, thank you. You say you know who the killer is?
Yes, certainly.
Well, all right. Name him.
All in good time.
Oh, the claw! The claw. Go away.
Get him, Jack. Outside in the car.
I missed him. You're telling me. Let's take your car and we'll go after him.
No, he got too much of a start. Let's check up on how he got in the house.
Right.
He got away.
Now, see here, you. You said you know who the murderer is. All right, speak up.
Sorry to say this, Miss Benson.
All right, go ahead.
That man, Simon Leach, the man who just escaped.
What? The fellow that married old Anson's daughter?
Right.
I know it all the time.
Now, it looks like the police know something. And Simon evidently...
It's not true. He didn't do it. He couldn't.
Well, you're his wife. You want to know, but I doubt if you do.
Simon didn't do it. Why is he hiding?
He's not hiding. He may be hurt or frightened half to death, afraid to come back.
He knew you suspected him, James. Perhaps it's driven him to do something desperate.
Hiding because he's a killer, nothing else.
That's not true. If anything happens to him, I'll...
You'll do what?
I'll fix you.
Stop it, please. This ceaseless quarreling will drive us all to murder. No one knows who'll be the next to go.
Yes, let's go and leave Uncle Anton alone.
I'm sorry to have caused you all this trouble, Father.
Well?
I want to speak to you.
What about?
Money. Treasure, to be exact.
Now, you listen
You
to me.
listen to me. And never mind that bell cord.
You'd insult an invalid in his own home?
Invalid. Why, you old fraud, you can walk as well as I can. Something else I know. You used up our family money on that treasure hunt, then said it failed, that the ship sunk.
It did sink.
Yeah, but not till after you got the treasure off it.
Now, Roy, your long imprisonment has thrown you off balance. You're excited, bitter.
Sure, I'm bitter. But I've been sweating behind bars on a phony rap. You've been living in ease, on my dough. Well, the tough days are over. I've had enough of it. You're splitting with me, and that means half of Culver's share, too. We'll call that by inheritance.
You dare to threaten me?
Do I? Say, how would you like to go to prison on a murder rap? The murder of Captain Flint. Maybe you'd get my old cell.
You dare to threaten me? Blackmail me in my own house? Get out! Get out!
It's an old Spanish coin, all right.
The fact that you found it in Benson's laboratory suggests that his treasure hunt succeeded.
It sure does. Maybe he hid the gold, then wrecked the ship to get rid of everybody but his brother and himself.
That'd be cold-blooded murder.
Then right up the Benson Alley, if you ask me.
Well, here I am. Did I miss anything?
Oh, any report on Leach yet?
No, police have a dragnet out, but no fish.
Are you satisfied Leach is the killer?
No, not entirely. But from the way he acted, I'm sure he has some guilty knowledge.
It's for him.
Hey, where'd you get this?
Found in the mail basket.
Listen to this. I'm not guilty, but I know who is. Meet me at 12 tonight in your apartment. Come alone. Signed, Simon Leach.
Uh-oh. Dumb as I am, I can see through that. It's a trap. Don't do it.
Sure, it's a trap, but I'm going.
It's risky. I'll arrange for some police.
No, Chief. That'd only scare him off. Jack Hero'll stand by to save me, won't you, Jack, old boy?
Can't say no in front of him, can I? Watch my insurance.
So you and your high-hat brother had a break, eh?
No holds barred, Dow.
Which means...
I'm working with you.
Good. Now we'll take them together. You want to move in here?
No, that'd break my parole. It's better if I'm sort of the guy behind the scenes.
Well, make it easy on yourself, pal. Now we ought to get someplace. And the Benson treasure, too.
Don't call the house. I'll keep in touch with you.
I understand.
It's nearly 12 o'clock. Now you wait in the car, and if you hear a shot, come a-running.
Lane just got in. We can get in through the cellar and up the dumbwaiter shaft.
All right, come on. What are we waiting for?
Jake, keep a lookout here.
Over there. I'll pull it down, you go on in, and go on up with the rod.
What, me get in there? What do you think I am, an accordion?
All right, I'll go on up myself. Looking for someone?
Yeah, no. I mean, well, I just came down here to...
Oh, yeah? Hey, Slim.
Well, you walked right into something, didn't you?
Well, now, look, fellas, I can explain everything.
You'll do your explaining tied up.
spying for? Is she planning some new act of treachery? And why is old Anton so interested in eavesdropping on his relatives? Is the mystery of the Iron Claw an open book to him? See it all in the Ship Log Talks, next week's chilling, thrilling chapter of the Iron Claw. Fabulous fortune is at stake. The Iron Claw is hot on the trail. He lurks in the dark. He strikes in the back. Murder, intrigue, horror, destruction. Brother against brother. Friend against friend. Who is this man who holds them all at bay? Who is this man who laughs at the law and underworld alike? Who is the Iron Claw? Perhaps it's Simon Leach. That's what Bob Lane thought. He plans a rendezvous with the suspect, arrives and finds Leach murdered. It's then that the reporter falls prey to the Iron Claw's fury.
Everything's all right.
Oh, Millie, dear, you must be brave.
James is to blame. You drove Simon to his death with your insinuation that he was the Claw.
I had no more to do with his death than you.
And how do we know you're not the Claw, James Benson?
No. But personally, I'm putting my money on Roy. He's disappeared, hasn't he?
But there are others could be suspected, too.
Oh, everyone is under suspicion. Even you are not exempt, Millie. You've certainly as much interest in Anton's gold as anyone, except Anton himself.
That's ridiculous. Why, I wouldn't do such a thing.
Why don't you try it?
All right, I'll bring him in. If it turns out a bust, I'll have your job, depend on it. Get me Detective Casey at Bensonhurst, and hurry.
Oh, shut up. Your crocodile tears don't fool anyone.
Hello, Miss Benson speaking. Hold the line, I'll send for him. It's police headquarters. They want Detective Casey. Do you know where he is?
Certainly.
Inspector Kramer speaking.
Everything is very quiet, and everybody accounted for, with the exception of Roy Benson, and he's the man we want, I'm thinking.
Never mind what you think. Here are orders. I'm sending out a squad car. Bring in old Anton Benson for questioning.
But, Inspector, he's an invalid. He'd never stand the trip.
I know all that. Bring him in if you have to carry him.
All right. He's coming in.
Surely you don't intend to arrest my uncle.
Orders are orders.
This is an outrage. We won't allow it.
Take him in, Casey. I'm sure you're following the right path.
Don't do it.
Lady, I want, but I have me orders.
Never mind her. Do your duty.
Now, that's enough out of you, or I'll take you in, too. Open up in the name of the law.
Oh, he's dead. Murdered. I know he is. We'll do something. Break down the door.
Ah, permission is all I needed, lady. I'll have to report this.
Yes, phone, the wire's cut.
Father's murdered. I know he is.
Oh, I don't believe it.
Why?
Anton's been on the verge of running out on us for a week.
Wait a minute. Inspector Kramer speaking.
The bird is flown. His room is in a frightful mess. He must have put up a terrible battle. And do you know what I think? The claw bumped him off and is going to dispose of the body to avoid discovery. And that creepy butler is gone too.
I'll send help out. That's all.
What's wrong?
Old man Benson's disappeared. His room looks as if there'd been a struggle.
Is his butler around?
No, Casey said he's gone too. Why didn't you get your idea sooner?
It'll work out. You can depend upon it. It's made for the office. This angle makes headlines.
Old man Benson took a powder. Or got one. What does that mean for us?
Maybe a lot. I contacted Roy, talked to him on the phone just now.
Maybe the old boy sneaked off to make some more gold. You know, I think that guy's got a racket.
Ah, shut up. Roy says all the cops have left the house. And now's our chance to go over it with a cleanup.
Why, Millie, I thought you'd left.
I was looking to see if Father left a will.
Have you any reason to think he's dead?
Of course not, Lily. I thought there might be some hint in it as to where he is gone.
I don't see how.
Well, I'm not overlooking any opportunity to find out where he is.
Setup.
I've been watching the play for an hour. There's no one here but the two women and Casey, that central office, Dick.
Well, whose car is that out in front?
Belongs to one of the women.
Millie, I don't like you going home by yourself.
Don't worry about me, my dear. You better take care of yourself.
Maybe they're leaving.
Check again and see who left. Get that cop located.
All right.
Why, James, I thought you'd left.
I did, but I returned to let you in on something. I saw Anton tonight. He was crossing the lawn, walking as well as anybody.
You sure?
Positive. The place is not safe. Be on your guard. You better leave.
Oh, I'm sure Uncle Anton wouldn't harm me.
Well, I warned you. I have patience to see.
Door.
What are you doing here?
We want to see your uncle. Where is he?
He isn't here. I don't know where he is. Why have you broken in?
We haven't. Anton told us to drop in any time.
All right, follow me.
You're a very brave...
Hold it, sister. Hello? No, she's not here. She's gone to her sister's.
Who do they want?
You and nobody else.
Get her? No, some man said she'd gone to her sister's. Well, but she hasn't got a sister. I think I recognize that voice. Silk Langdon.
Langdon? That could mean trouble.
Yes.
Uncle Lanton's room.
Why, you can't.
Well, who's going to stop me? Now, where is it?
Find it yourself.
All right, I'll do just that. And how? All right, boys, we're going on a treasure hunt. Oh, so wait. Red, you stay here and keep the little lady company. Now scatter out and find that cop like I told you. Slim, come with me.
Room, all right.
Yeah. Give it the once-over and see what you can find. I'll take the bedroom. Hey, Slim, look what I found.
What's that?
The log of the Sally Ann, Hiram Flint, master.
What's a log?
It's the record the captain of a ship keeps.
Why?
Forget it. Look here. August the 10th. Located treasure. Oh, I want to have a talk with that girl again.
We can't find that Dick. He must be hiding.
All right, useless. Forget him. He ain't bothering us. Watch the front. What does this mean to you?
Nothing. I never saw it before.
Now listen, sister, you're on the spot. Straight talk will help you.
I'm telling the truth.
Did your uncle find gold on that treasure hunt?
I don't know. I never heard of a treasure hunt.
The car just turned in from the road. 2 guys in it.
Good. Now I guess you'll have to leave.
All right, we'll handle them. Jake, get the rest of them in. Now you sit down, sister, and stay quiet if you want to keep breathing.
Something's wrong. Let's try the library window.
All right, get set. Slim, bring the girl.
You'll regret it.
All right, sister.
There's nobody here.
I heard Pat scream.
All right, don't move or I'll let you have it. Come on over here and sit down and behave yourself. That's a nice boy.
You believe there's safety in numbers, don't you?
Sure. Hey, where am I going to sit? Sit down over there. There? Go!
More than 2 came in. Go down and lend him a hand, Slim.
sleep till noon. Let's go find the boss.
You're all under arrest. Come on, step up.
Why does the Iron Claw drive Dr. Benson's car? Did Bob Lane carry the Claw's secret to his doom? And where do these gangsters get their information? What is so important about the logbook? Be sure to see what happens in the Mystic Map, next week's thrill-packed chapter of the Iron Claw. Fortune is at stake. The Iron Claw is hot on the trail. He lurks in the dark. He strikes in the back. Murder, intrigue, horror, destruction. Brother against brother, friend against friend. Who is this man who holds them all at bay? Who is this man who laughs at the law and underworld alike? Who is the Iron Claw? Anton Benson seems to know, but he disappears. Gangsters come to Bensonhurst to search for the missing gold. Bob Lane arrives to protect Patricia, and then the Claw steps in, and he curls his claw of iron with savage ferocity.
He'll sleep till noon. Let's go find the boss.
You're all under arrest. Come on, step up.
Close. What happened? The Claw took a shot at me. I let him think he hit me. I knew nothing about the car.
No, why don't you step on it?
We don't want to get picked up, do we?
There may be a chance to stop him. I'll phone the police. You get the car turned around. gold, you know. Man, fella, want to tie you up. Get out of here. All right. Make it snappy. I know where they're taking Pat. Where? South part of town. I'll show you. You're under arrest. So what? I'm under arrest. Untie my feet. All right.
Get up, bud. There. Now come along.
Oh, shut up. I'm coming. Hello. Yes, this is Silk's place. Anna talking.
Tell Silk I gave 2 reporters a bum steer. Yeah, they're going to the old hideout on South Street.
All right, I'll tell.
Well, here we are. Now what? Put on my hat and walk up and down in front. Where'll you be? Getting in the back, I hope. Oh, now look, I'm out in 5 minutes. Come up after me. 3rd floor front.
It's a reporter, all right, but all he's doing is walking up and down in front.
I can't understand it. Red said there was 2 of them.
Well, what do we do?
Keep watching. Maybe he'll come in.
Let me take a shot at him.
Not from here, you sap.
Well, this ain't working out like we planned.
Don't you think I know it? I'm going to phone Silk. Operator, I was calling Circle 646-200. Hello, Silk. This is Slim. That reporter guy's out in front. Just keeps walking up and down. What'll we do? All right. You don't need to get sore about it. We'll take care of him. Sore? Plenty.
Hey, he's coming in.
Good. That'll save us a lot of trouble. Let's get set. Hey, did you leave the door open?
No, I left it shut.
That's funny.
Give me the wire, Chief, please. Hello, Jim. This is Bob Lane of the Item. Will you give me the address of this phone number? Circle 646200. Yeah, I got it. Thanks a lot, Jim. I'll return the paper someday. Goodbye.
Hey, that was the wrong fella.
We'll have to tell Silk about this.
You tell him.
I had to tell him something, so I lied. I told him you went to the old hangout. Then I called up here. That was using my brain, huh?
Yeah, you must have borrowed one. Hey, pipe down. I want to dope out this loss. The Bensons found some Spanish treasure, all right, but their ship was wrecked. It looks like they got the gold ashore somewhere and buried it. Where? Well, that's what I'm trying to find out. After the wreck, someone else wrote the log. Maybe old Benson himself.
What are you doing there, you?
I wonder what happened to the crew.
Oh, that's easy. Maybe the Benson brothers knocked them off.
I'll show you a thing or two right now.
Sounds like Annie's getting some exercise.
I better go and see.
No, she can handle 6 like that, Ben's kid. This is more important. The Bensons buried the treasure near this point. Look at this Portel Cortez business, or whatever that is.
It looks like somebody tried to draw a map.
I'll bet you old Benson sneaked down there to dig it up.
Well, what are we waiting for?
To let him find it, Sap, then we'll take it away from him.
So you tried to get away, huh?
Well, how'd she get loose?
I don't know.
Red, get outside and take a look around. What do you think you're going to gain by this?
Nothing.
Well, young lady, this taught me a lesson. Take her back. I'll send a couple of the boys in to take charge.
Come on, young lady.
What hope now for the innocent Bensons in the hands of the Claw?